Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? I know it's late. It might be late when you see this video. But this video I would like to title it The Things That I Believe in. Good, bad, holy, non-holy. And the things that I want to know, do y'all think like I think? I believe people come and go in the world. I believe your spirit, your heart, your soul, who you are as a person. If you good, and if you could do more good in the world than you do bad, then I believe you're truly a good spirit person and you give off good energy. So if you agree with me, if you believe that people who believe in God or people who pray a lot or people who think is witchcraft, I don't know. They all could be the same thing. They all could be spiritual forms, different type of forms of God. The thing that confused me and worries me, and the only reason why it worries me about life is if we all gonna live and die, what's gonna really happen at the end of the world? And the main thing that bothers me is my heart goes out to the little babies. Being a baby, you a baby, you can barely even talk. You can't do nothing, right? Imagine being a little baby, only lived on this earth a second. Or you haven't even touched the earth. You just passed on through, you know? You just stayed inside of your father's sack, or I don't know how to announce it, or you just, you came through your mother's body, way how you just like stillbirth, some way how you died, you passed on. You never really got a chance to touch earth, is what I'm trying to say. When you touched earth, you was just dead. You never really got a chance to live. How do Jesus or God justify the mercy of their death or his love for them? You know, maybe he has a bigger plan for them. Maybe he has a bigger goal. But my mind is on that because it's like, in order to come to this world, I mean, you was in your mama's stomach, breathing, kicking, probably whining, eating off of her body and her stomach. Food that comes through her body is what I'm trying to say. So, but your mama puts you out, get a chance to open up your eyes to see your mom, or baby that was alive for a couple months and just got sick, just anything. Feel what I'm saying? Drop a comment down. Let me know. I want to know what was God's, since God got a purpose for all of us. What was his purpose for those kids to come in this world, ever get a chance to live a life as a kid? You never got a chance to get grown. Your whole life just, you just came through. You just came and you gone. My mind just don't feel right about that. I asked my wife not too long ago. So I asked her what she thought about kids that come and go. What was so wrong with them with their health where they couldn't even make it to live a long life. Made us so lucky, what made us so blessed. Think about stuff like that. Think about it the most because I had a couple sick scares and I'm still going through a couple things that I'm not finished going through. But think about, like, why do I run into these feathers a lot? If you know anything about feathers, I run into like white. I looked it up on YouTube and the internet. It says like supposed to be, even though they're bird feathers, it's supposed to be a sign of For sure. I want to know what everybody thoughts of God and life and nature and spiritual things and good versus evil. I want to know all about that. And stay off of the spiritual form, the spirit, you know. No, because my mind, the reason to answer you, if you think about the spiritual form so much, I just know that one day we got to go there. So, question, some people just live their life and it happens, and I mean that's what I'm doing. But I think about it too. I'm not trying to worry about it or anything. I just at those babies that go through on this earth, even though I feel like it's a lot of ill things based on 2020 itself. I noticed that like being okay and fine to this sickness, we got this sickness and got that sickness. It's just gonna go worse and worse. I think the world will end. I think another thing that I do know, like I do know people come and go. Know that the world would eventually end. You know, know if I would be one of the chosen ones. Yeah, like you're gonna be a chosen. You got to be a chosen person to live long enough to see the world end. So Sean, I just feel like a part of me knows that the world end already in a form, but it didn't have an end. Like end of the world means to me that a big disaster happened, like something big or broke out, and basically where everybody died. Long story short, God wind up coming. Whoever lived long enough to see Jesus re coming again, it's kind of like hard. Some people probably won't believe that if he does come again, or he might not come again. Probably can't see him unless you're gone. At the end of the day, God, who knows if God is really actually dead? He created the heaven and the earth. So earth is real because we living on earth. So I question that a lot because human, but you just want it to like come more or less true. So I do know that Earth is very real because I'm on Earth. I do know like we live and we die because I didn't see a lot of people. Babies, they come and go all the time, and they don't deserve that. They're here, and 1 minute that kid could or have a horrible life and get hit by a car or have parents that's on drugs. I, I just hope that God, Savior should have a way for them to like for us to relive again. I wouldn't mind living in the flesh again. Heaven, I wouldn't mind being in the flesh again, but if I die as a spirit or spirit lives on and this life wouldn't be too bad. But into the world to robots, or robots start taking over, or these things that I'm not sure about. I don't know. Like, so far, robots is starting to be more noticeable. They got self checkout. A lot of things that's said on YouTube, or that's on YouTube or on the internet, and fake news, that some of them things might happen. Some of them things might be very real. What's going to happen on Earth? You don't know what's going to happen next. Like, just woke up a lot of people. I didn't never thought in a million years or being, or how you want to look when you step outside, how you want to feel. I don't. This is all could happen in 2020. I mean, what's next? They're gonna have us walking around with doo on our head, or is what is it like? Is it? We don't know. Live long enough to see it, or I'm looking forward at all. I'm looking forward to God's plan. I believe that God could let us live a greater and better life. I believe in our next body will be more stronger and better. Like, the next body we live in, we won't be able to get sick. That's what I'm hoping. If the future of the future, I don't even know how many years. I believe roaches is gonna outlive us. Agree that roaches is gonna outlive us. Comment below. I believe roaches, crackheads, and maybe prostitutes will outlive us, because roaches don't really die. They just multiply, and when they do die, they got roaches, and they all look alike. So I'd rather live as a life as a roach. All I gotta do is dodge roach spray. Good. But nah, all bull crap to the side. If I get a chance to live life again, I think, they just throw up all that food, and they get it out, or they just lay there, and they'll lay there for days and months. When their stomach is hurting and they're going through something, they would just lay there. And that's the only way we would know there's something wrong with that animal, because the animal is not eating their food, it's not drinking its water, it's just laying there. That's what it's all about. It's like, right now. So you, you, you living right. And that's what I feel. You're not eating right and digesting right and sleeping right, then you're not living right. Meal before, if you eat a good meal, something heavy on your stomach, or just something to make you full, good enough before you drink, I believe you could drink quite a bit all night without messing up your intestines. And I believe as you drinking, it's good to drink a little water with it. Drink water as much while you drink, and you just one of those persons that's trying to enjoy your alcohol. Please spend some time throwing some water back in your body. Good meal before you get drunk, and like exercise a lot. A couple days after you didn't healed up from spicy food is just not good for our body. So just would like y'all to know to take care of your health and better yourself. Put God first. Put whoever you believe in first, and your family. But those are some things that I was concerned about. I know people come and go. I just feel sorry for the kids that came in this world and only taste the second or a day or a couple days or a month and haven't made it that far. You know, I just really put my faith in God and Jesus Christ that the next generation we have is going to be more peaceful. You know, it's going to be the plan that God got for me in heaven. I just hope that the plan that I want God to have for me in heaven is I don't want to die no more. I don't want to never die again. I know I'm gonna die once because of the sin that's in my body, but I don't want to go through death again. Um, if I gotta go to another dimension in the world, which is heaven, and if I gotta go through that, um, you come in this world by yourself, and you're gonna leave this world by yourself. So, so try not to argue too much. All of that could just slow your life down. So what I want to do is, if I had a chance to live over again, just take the healthiest life, live life again, and God gave me the chances. Oh, like live in the body again. Like I don't want to just live the rest of my life in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live the rest of my life as a good thing, and it could also be kind of boring. Like you won't be recognized as you no more. You'll just be the spirit. But like how Tupac said, "Is heaven got a ghetto?" Like, is you gonna be able to see Tupac in heaven? Like that's what I wonder. Is you gonna be able to see all the little dead other people like yourself, like Casper the Friendly Ghost? Is you gonna see other motherfucker? I mean, God forgive me. Is you gonna see other people up there and be able to talk to them and chill with them and sit back? I don't know. In heaven, is we gonna be able to sit back and have soda, or I can drink the holy water, or bread and bugs. We're gonna be able to taste the fruit. You know, Adam and Eve ate the fruit, and we all had sin and all that. So is somebody gonna mess up and have that task again, and we all gonna be able to live again? I mean, there's a lot of questions I have. Man. Yeah, TV's gonna outlive us. Roaches is gonna outlive us. You know, all these TVs is gonna go and go to another universe. You know, it's everything on the planet and the universe, like the moons, the stars, everything gonna blow up. World, you know, world rotates, right? So if the world rotates, you're gonna spin around the opposite of direction. Is the world gonna spin? Is God gonna uh, re? Like, these are the questions I have for spirits, voodooists, whatever you believe in. Humans gonna relive life again. So we're gonna live a life without sin and still be in the flesh again. If I was God, I would definitely make us live in the flesh again. It's fun being in the flesh. Or let it be our choice this time. This time, that either sin still exists or it won't exist. First woman that you fall in love in high school, that's just who you fall in love with. That's who you have your babies by. Would exist, but this time instead of like oldest you could get is like 120, this time it'd be nice to like live a healthy life. It'd be nice to live like 300 and something more. So, nigga, like if it was up to me and I could live, and then I want to live, I don't think that 100 is a good number for good. I don't know if people really want to live like that long. Like who want to live on the earth for 300 years? But I don't know what else to expect. Gonna live and die and live and die over and over again. Is we're gonna come back alive as aliens, vampires? Who knows? Guess in the next to like just pick whatever side of town you want to live in. Next life, all you have to do is sign your name on a piece of paper. Move to Africa, you sign your name on a piece of paper, and based on because you was a good person in the first life around. I guess like that would be tight. Like if based on all the good we done, I really want to live in flesh again, just so I can have sex again. Like God forgive me, but but in a way, I kind of wish it wasn't existed because it kind of ruined my life. Like, ruined it, but then it also made it good. Cause I can imagine if I never knew what sex was or what it felt like, um, my life would be a little better. my mind. Ever want to experience throwing up again? That was the worst feeling ever. Stuff. I would like to live a life where you can't get sick. So it'd kind of be boring because everybody be nice. It'd be different because I think some of these females and some of these men that's out here that did women wrong, I think if they all was on some cool, good kumbaya, my lord type of stuff, it'd probably be still sin. It'll probably be just the right way. Like it'd be crazy if we all came back alive in another life as a dog or a bat. Too. Like what, be the first trying to talking pebble or something like that. But this video is kind of hella long, so I'm about to be out. I don't ever ask y'all to watch my whole video, but if you do, that's a blessing.